Doing a conductor plate on this '06 Mercedes here, and now it's time to do the initialization process and all that stuff. So I'm gonna pull out one of these scan tools. This is by far my favorite scan tool in the arsenal, guys. This thing goes above and beyond what I thought a scanner would do in this price range. And I really don't even use my other scanners anymore. This replaces my VCDS. This does all the things for my Mercedes. Every single model and make, I haven't had an issue with this scanner. And it's Bluetooth, so you don't got to keep the the cable in the car. I don't got to sit in the car and none of that stuff. So let's get this thing tested out. I gotta grab the keys actually. Working on this little SLK or whatever. But yeah, the transmission wasn't shifting out of first gear. Lost communication with the speed range sensor. Common issue on these vehicles. So replace it with a new conductor plate already programmed to the model or to this vehicle, and should be ready to go. So we take this. Trying to do it one-handed. If it's not working, just shove it really hard in there. Joking. Here, beep. That means that it's on. One of the things I love about this scanner is you get to do everything outside of the car. So I gotta grab the keys really quick, actually. All right, so when you get these TCUs or conductor plates, whatever you want to call them, there's a short list of instructions right here, followed by a long list of instructions. So we're gonna follow each one of these steps just to make sure it's all right. We already installed the conductor plate, have the pan on, new filter on, new gasket on, all that stuff. So now we're at the stage of doing step one, detach transport protection go to. So let's get the key in there. All right, car on. All right, so we'll select Mercedes-Benz here. Just a quick little second. And we can go to automatically search. This will read the information and pull the VIN. And let me double check that date. Up to 2005, or as of 2005. We are up to 105, yeah. All right, system selection. As it's telling us here for this procedure, we're gonna go to control units and we're gonna go to TCM and look for detached transport protection. So here is transmission control module. Transmission is on. And we're gonna look for detach. I imagine it's going to be in special function. All right, so we have right here, detach the transportation or the transport protection of control module, personalize or activate the control module. It says that we're going to click that. Release transport protection, personalization, or activation has already been completed or was unsuccessful. Click it again. All right, so this has already been completed or it's unsuccessful. One of the two here we're gonna find out. Let's see here. And then we're gonna go to initial startup and complete the process. When asked to personalize, say yes. Let's see here. All right, I don't see it there. I see initial startup. The following procedure will guide you through all the steps required to perform a complete initial startup of control unit. New control unit must have already been installed, which it is. You will be guided through the following steps. Step 1, control unit programming and SCN coding. Step 2, learning how to the drive authorization system. Step 3, reprogram control unit SIM and teaching of range selection, which that is step 2 is teaching of range selection, yada, yada, yada. So we'll just go learning the drive operation, actual values, transport protection of transmission control unit released, yes. Transmission control unit personalized, yes. Transmission control unit activated, yes. And you'll see right here, when asked to personalize and activate, say yes, yes, yes. So we're gonna go yes on all of these. Note, first of all, it's possible to check the chassis number, the detaching transportation mode. If you've already performed step 3, activating the process. Alright, no, first of all, it is possible to check the chassis number and alter it, if necessary. The detaching transport protection procedure consists of 3 following steps: detach, personalization, activating. If you have also performed the 3rd step, activating, the process can no longer be undone. All 3 steps are necessary for initial startup. You are provided in this case with a guide through the process. Okay. Detach the transportation protection control module, or personalize or activate the control module. Release transport protection, personalization, or activation has already been completed or was unsuccessful. Secure vehicle to prevent it rolling away. Apply the parking brake. The teach-in process for the selection range sensor may be performed after the shift rod has been properly set. Do you want to perform the function of teach-in range selection? And that's what it's saying on step 2, and that's what we're going to do. Yes. All right, so start process. All right. Now I believe I need to go engage this gear. Let's find out. So looks like it's telling me engage reverse. All right, it was programmed in reverse. Now we're going to engage gear to neutral. So now we move it to neutral. It says the selector range was taught in the selector level position neutral. What does it want me to do now? All right, so we have park, we have reverse. Let's just try to go and drive. Yeah, selector level position D. Sorry, I couldn't see that at first. Teach-in of selector range sensor. Initial startup was fully completed. These were taught the positions. And we'll select OK. So now we have control unit programming and SCN coding completed. We have learning to the drive authorization system completed. Reprogram control unit ISM completed. Teach-in of teach-in of selection range sensor also completed. Now I'm going to put it back in park. Let's go see what else it says. All right, so that was step 2. Control units translook for learned range sensor, complete the process. We just did all that stuff. So step 3, kind of small. Clear the TCM fault codes, and then we're done. So now we're going to go back. We're going to read fault codes. And now, as you can see, we have all these stored codes here. Stored. None of these are current. They're all stored. So then what we're going to want to do here is go to clear fault code and say yes. Eric, will you turn off the ignition for me, bro? All right, now it's saying switch off ignition. All right. Now we're going to wait 10 seconds. All right, now switch on ignition. Don't start it, just put the key on to the on position. All right. Clear fault memory completed. And if you want to go back through and check, you will see that there is no fault codes in here. So that's what you want to see. That completes the 3 steps. And I believe that's it if you do a TCU. I'll leave the link of where I got the TCU as well, guys. This will be a TCU initialization and a Thinkcar scanner review, because this scanner is honestly the bee's knees, as they say. All right, so if you have any issues, don't call eBay, yada, yada, yada. No, if not all followed issues, you gotta, yeah, basically if you don't follow this directions, guys, you'll have to pay for it to be done again. There's some information. And then we got do not attempt to drive without doing the included procedures first. Yeah. So we've done all the software programming. And remember, guys, it even says at the very top, remember it says read all, do the initialization, remember it says do the initialization steps before filling. So, can I help you? You're just gonna stare at me? Anyways, do initialization steps before filling. And we'll go down the list here. We've done it all. Don't skip these steps, or your vehicle won't shift. Read the instructions, don't start the vehicle. So now we're gonna basically start filling it with fluid, and then we're gonna fire it up and get her done. So yeah, I'll leave a link for both of these in the description, guys, if you want to check this scanner out. This thing even does some lost keys. This thing has so much things to list on this. You'll see plenty more videos coming. I'll have a whole playlist on this scanner. This is the only thing I use on a daily basis, and I take for all my mobile diagnostics. You can do coding, you can do literally everything you could think of. This scanner will handle, and it's really not that bad of a price. So until next time, peace.